please, if you're downstairs and trashed waiting for Jared, please come to me as a woman because welcome back to my channel. My name is TOMILOLA VANNA. This is Jared, my boyfriend.
Hello.
Hello, boyfriend.
Hello, girlfriend.
Okay, so if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Today's video is going to be about things that Jared and I learned when we lived together for 2 weeks. So I know that people always think that like we live together, but we don't, for 2 reasons. One, we're Christians. Two, I'm Nigerian. And living with your partner before you get married is a no-no. Right?
Yeah, big no-no. Because that's the way I was brought up Nigerian too.
Anyways, so we got a dog and the dog primarily lives with me. So Jared and I decided that we need to move in together for the first 2 weeks of having the dog, so we can kind of like help each other and kind of deal with the process, so I wouldn't be overwhelmed, and also like so the dog can bond with Jared and know that Jared is his dog dad. But in those 2 weeks of living together, it was nice. But like I noticed some things about Jared that I didn't kind of like pay attention to before, and I was like, I'm pretty sure Jared has noticed some things about me. So I told Jared to write a list, and I wrote a list, and I don't know what's on Jared's list, and he doesn't know what is on my list. So we're going to talk about things we learned about each other when we lived together for 2 weeks. Are you gonna start your list? I should start mine. I'll start mine.
Okay, you start.
Okay, number one, Jared can sleep through a storm. Like, no, really, once Jared gets into bed, that's the end. Like, once he sleeps, like, he zones out completely. Like, one time I had to wake him up in the middle of the night because our dog was crying. And I was like, Jared, like, the dog's crying. Jared was like, I'm like, this dog is screaming. Like, how is this guy sleeping through this entire thing? Like, he will sleep through a storm. Like, he's so terrible. Like, I don't know how you do it. Like,
I don't know.
I'm like a very light sleeper. Jared is like heavy. He sleeps like I drank too much and he just like passes out every single night. Like, I don't know. But like, it's kind of annoying because everything wakes me up, and then I'm like, you know when you're like awake because you can't sleep because there's noise around you, somebody else is sleeping so comfortably, the thing will just be biting you, you'll be upset, you'll be like, why I used to be so upset, man. Like, I'm like, gosh, she's pissed me off.
Yeah, she woke me up a few times, probably more than a few times actually.
Yeah, oh my god. Okay, what's on your list?
It's a nice trait to have for sure. For me, maybe.
Not for me, it's annoying.
So mine? Okay, so little bit of backstory here. So most of the editing of these videos gets done by Tomi, and she's been teaching me how. And so apparently when Tomi decides to teach, she becomes like extra Nigerian. And I'll explain what I mean. So like Tomi's voice, like when I first met Tomi, I knew she was Nigerian, but I could also tell like her accent is also a little different. There's a little bit of that English side that comes out too, right? When she's teaching somebody something, the English part is gone and it's pure Nigerian accent, and like I was cracking up because she never talks to me like that, and so like she's trying to teach me how to do stuff, and like I told her, like I felt like I was on an episode of Castle and Castle because all of her mannerisms were like the mannerisms that some of the people have on that show.
No,
wait. It was just hilarious. Like, it was so funny.
The thing is that, you know, like when I'm like teaching, I feel like I become like a Nigerian parent, and I kind of like, do it now. You don't know the answer. Don't you know it? Like, I kind of like turn like that. So if I'm like teaching Jerry something, I'm like, cut it here now, cut it here. Here's the part. And he's just like, I got it. I'm just like, oh.
I just like could not handle it. I was laughing so hard, and she was getting mad at me because she thought I was not taking it seriously.
And he was like laughing at me because he was laughing at my Nigerianism and my accent. And when he gets something right, also because like I'm very Yoruba, I'm very like expressive with like sounds. So when he does something, I'll be like, like good job. And every time I'll be like, he starts laughing. Like, aha, like, good, you know, and he's just, oh my gosh.
It was so funny. It was so funny.
It was a good learning experience. I learned that all my poshness and all my babe behavior goes out the window when I'm teaching and impatient.
It was great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Okay, number 2. Jared would rather leave one piece of tissue on a tissue paper than change the entire tissue roll. Like, you know how like tissue paper now, like it's like toilet paper, like it's rolling. There's like a stack of like new like toilet papers in the bathroom under the sink or whatever. Jared will not change it. When it's his own turn, he will leave one piece of tissue there as opposed to changing it. So sometimes I'll go to the bathroom and I'm just like, why you just put a new one? Like he's so lazy when it comes to changing like the tissue paper. If they used to really, I'm like, what kind of behavior is this now? Change the tissue.
There's plenty of toilet paper.
Oh my god, I changed
It's just
more.
one of those things that you don't hear about the stuff you do right. Only when you do it wrong.
Yeah, no. Like he's trying to act all innocent and stuff, but I swear, like it would not change the tissue paper. Like it would leave one sheet for God's sake. Ay. Jared, you used to piss me off.
Can't do that. I can't believe you put that on your list. Okay, so number 2 on my list. Tomi loves Fear Factor. And it's not even so much Fear Factor, she just loves watching people eat gross stuff. She loves people watching eat bugs. She loves them watching eat whatever they're putting in a blender.
Because it's so nice.
It's apparently.
It's so nice. Like, what is not nice about watching people eat cockroaches? Like, I don't know. It's like you're looking at like the things that people would do for money. And honestly, like if I wasn't so extra, I would go on Fear Factor.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah.
You eat all this stuff.
I would for 50 grand.
Fair enough.
No, buy you PS5. Well, what do you want?
You what?
I'll buy you PS5 if I have 50 grand.
Oh, okay, that works for me.
So you see.
Fear Factor. Call us.
I love Fear Factor, whatever.
But yeah, it was pretty funny. And she gets like upset if they don't show you something eating people. Eating something gross.
Someone in Fear Factor, they won't even eat anything. I'm like, what's this now? This is a waste of time.
She'll tune
like, what's this? You have to eat stuff. Like, I'm waiting for the second stunt when people actually eat stuff, when they're eating maggots, when they're eating shit. I'm like, this is the content I signed up for. This is it.
So funny. I never would have expected that, but apparently
Are you saying you didn't enjoy it?
I mean, it is fun. It was fun. It was fun watching Fear Factor. I enjoyed a good episode of Fear Factor. Exactly. I just never thought you would have had such a love for watching people eat disturbing things.
Why not? Life is too short. Eat a cockroach. Yo.
Alright then. So, I guess Tom, you might have eaten some cockroaches. Ridiculous.
Okay. Number 3. Jared eats for weird reasons. Like, Jared will be hungry because it's dark. Not because it's time for dinner. Like, honestly, he would just look outside. I remember one time he looked outside, it was dark because it's winter, and it was like maybe like 4:30, and Jared was like, oh, there'll still be time for dinner. I'm like, no, it wouldn't be still be time for dinner. It's like 4:30. Like, the guy would just want to eat because the weather is like, just for no reasons, like for weird reasons, and he wants to eat all the time. Like, all the time. He's an Ojukokoro. If I'm eating, he wants to eat my food, he wants to eat his own food, he wants to eat for no reason, and for weird reasons, like, oh, it's dark, so it's time for dinner, and it's like not time for dinner. So it's like, are you truly hungry, or are you like controlled by the environment?
I don't know. It's just maybe it's just a hobby.
Oh my gosh. I hate people that eat and don't put on weight. So annoying.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, you're done.
Okay, mine. So this kind of goes sort of with the first one, sort of, but so Tomi likes to have control over like all of her projects she's doing, like cooking, the editing, and all this stuff. But like, so she used to be not very good with like giving up control of everything. But she actually let me cook a meal, and wasn't watching over my shoulders, telling me that I'm cutting the peppers wrong. So she's come a long way. She's getting better.
See, I listen. I take like constructive like feedback. Jared told me that I'm always like on his
Case.
Okay, case. I'm always on his case, especially when he's in the kitchen, because like I like my meals a certain type of way, and like Jared, like I feel like Jared doesn't know how to cook. I didn't say that, but like
I have a diverse palate.
AKA, I have a diverse palate. AKA, I'll eat anything. Like Jared will eat anything. Like I always say to him, I always joke. I'm like, if they put shit on a plate and garnish it, and they say, oh, this is something delicacy from Thailand or whatever country, Jared will be like, let me try that. I have a diverse palate, my ass. So I mean, after like he complained, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm a lover girl. And so let me try to make my man happy and not interfere when he cooks. And it was very tough for me. I was dying.
Yeah.
But I did good, didn't I?
You did it. You let me make it. And you even complimented me afterwards.
Yeah,
that
was
the
good.
shocking part.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good, actually.
To hear that I cooked something good, that was surprising.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect it.
Yeah, it was so good, babe.
Takes a big girl.
Yeah, I said takes a big girl. You're full of shit. Okay. Next one. Okay. Jared loves attention. Like,
Who doesn't?
let me finish.
Okay.
Jared loves attention. Like, he craves attention. Like, he likes to receive attention from me, from the dog. Like, it's honestly so bad. Like, I could just be like chilling. Like, it's so sad that, like, not so sad, but it's so crazy that I could like not, if Jared's on his phone or like on his laptop playing a game, and then let's say I come out of the bathroom and I go to my own laptop, I'm like, fantastic, time to like chill. Jared to close his laptop and be like, aha.
Close the laptop.
Let's be lovers. Let's join together. And like whenever the dog is ignoring Jared will go and meet the dog. Like, oh, it will join himself to the dog.
So
Jared is a gum buddy. Like, and then sometimes we're watching TV, Jared likes to put his hand at the back of my neck, and it's so uncomfortable. Like, I just want to rest. And every time, like, I'll find a way to like wiggle myself out of that position. He'll put his hand again and again. And then one time I was like, can you like not? He was like, fine, be that way. Like, it's not comfortable. Like, it's just so comfortable. And so I did it to him. I was like, okay, how about I watch a movie like this? And then like after like 2 minutes, he's like, no, okay, I don't like this. I'm like, exactly. Like, someone just hand on your neck 2-for-7. Like, oh my god, he loves attention. Like, I thought that I liked attention, but Jared's need for attention, especially like his girlfriend and his dog, it's a whole new level. What?
So Tommy likes to watch a lot of action movies. It's mostly what we end up watching. So I was like, why don't you like watching rom-coms like most other girls, right? And so she's just like, I mean, I watch rom-coms, and like, she's like, yeah, sometimes I watch them. She's like, fine, let's watch one. And like, she puts one on, and like, we didn't even get through half the movie at the end. She's just like, oh, this movie's rubbish.
It's rubbish. Like, I don't know. I feel like rom-coms are so silly, especially like rom-coms that are like, how do I put it, like almost high schoolish. Like, I'm too grown to be watching like small girls and boys forming love. Like, it's so childish. And let me tell you the real reason why Jared wanted to watch a rom-com. Because if we're watching an action movie, Jared knows I don't like to do anything else but watch my movie and focus on it. If we're watching rom-com, Jared wants to gum buddy, and he knows. He knows if we're watching rom-com, I'll get bored, and then maybe we'll make out.
Wow.
That is it. Jared is scam. I was like, let's do rom-com. I'm into rom-com.
It's not even that I want to do rom-com. I was like, why are you so obsessed with action movies? Like,
because ginger.
And it's not even. It's like it's like very particular action movies too.
Yeah.
I could pick one thing that I think like, oh, she'll probably be interested in this based on the last one, and she's like, nah, it's crap. Pick something else.
Because
she's very particular about her action
I'm very
movies.
particular about everything, because Jared picks action movies because he thinks it's just fighting, like bah, bah, bah.
Yeah, action.
And it's not Yeah, there's a storyline. There's actually a story being told there. But Jared would just be like, Jackie Chan, fight. I'm like, no. It's like, come on, be tasteful about your action movie.
90% of the action movies have bad storylines anyway.
It's a lie. There's some nice stories there. Honestly.
Really
But 90% of action movies have like bad storylines, I agree, but 100% of rom-coms, nonsense.
Fair
I like romance movies, like The Notebook, not like rom-coms, like
okay, fair enough.
you know, because it's always like forced laughter. It's like you're supposed to find it funny,
right?
You know, so no. And the one we watched was one movie with that white girl. What's that white girl's name?
No idea. It wasn't good.
Emma Roberts.
It was
Emma Roberts and one guy who was kind of attractive or whatever. But like I was just like, man, they were forcing the connection down our throat like every other rom-com. So no, action movie for the win. He loves it. He loves it.
Yeah, the action movies are great.
He just wanted to kiss me.
Kicker is we still watch the whole movie. She's trying to expose me here.
Okay. Number 5. Jared loves to take out the trash. Like
to take out the trash?
I don't know, that's the way I see it. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Jared will take out trash at 11:30 at night. He'll take out trash. So this guy can take out trash at 3 a.m. Like I'm like, okay, leave it till tomorrow. No, Jared must take out that trash tonight. I don't know if he has one girlfriend he's going to sit downstairs. But Jared loves to take out the trash. Like, oh my god. Like, and our trash works in such a way that like it's not even outside, like it's like an indoor, like the one like in the house. It's indoor. If you don't see it, you can ignore it. But no, not Jared.
No, but I open it and I can't ignore it anymore because the smell hits me in the face.
Why are you putting your face in there? And it's trash. It's trash supposed to smell good.
No, but I don't want to wake up to it.
Oh yeah. But Jared loves. I don't know what Jared is doing downstairs. Like he's always going downstairs to throw out the trash. Sometimes I'll even say take the dog now. Jared's like no. I don't know what he's doing at the trash place. So hello, ladies, if you are downstairs at the trash waiting for Jared, please. Come to me as a woman because Jared, I don't know what Jared's business is with the trash area.
If I have to smell the trash at 11 p.m. or smell it at 11 p.m. and leave it so I can then smell it at 8 a.m.
There's nothing wrong with loving trash now. There's nothing on it now. What's there? Think with your chest.
I don't even love the trash. It's not even a love for the trash. It's I know I'm going to be the one to do it. So I might as well just do it.
What's it about?
Quote. TOMILOLA, when she moved in here, I was like, oh, you gotta help me take down the trash.
What'd you call me? You said TOMILOLA.
I did. I was like quoting you on this one.
Yeah, okay.
When she moved into this place, I was like trying to get her to help me take down the trash. And she's like, oh, but I don't want to take down the trash. Pretty girls don't take out trash. So, case in point, I'm the one that takes out the trash.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever really taken out the trash since I moved into my house. Like Jared always takes out the trash.
Like the one time.
Right. Yeah, the one time I was like, let me be a supportive girlfriend. I'd help Jared take out the trash. However, I never tell Jared to take out the trash at 11 p.m. or 12 midnight. Jared just likes to take out the trash at odd hours of the day.
Get rid of it.
Of the night.
Just get rid of the trash.
Okay, one day I'll follow you. You will leave and I will sneak and follow you. And we'll find out what's going on in the trash area.
It's gonna be really boring. You're just gonna come down to see me put trash in the trash. It's not exciting.
Alright, your turn.
Oh boy. This is the last one, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so bit of a disclaimer with this one here, I guess. So we lived together for 2 weeks. It was the longest period of time we've spent with each other. And any couple, any friends or whatever, you spend a long period of time, you're gonna have disagreements. You're gonna be you're not gonna be liking each other at a particular moment.
Yeah.
But even in those moments, Tomi is incredibly supportive. And everybody has fights. Everybody has moments where they're not as self-confident as they were yesterday, basically, right? And so 2 of those things sort of coincided, and she was very supportive, picked me up, got me kind of out of a little rut. And even while we kind of were I don't even know, in the middle of a fight or just kind of had a fight, but either way, very supportive. And I was like, that's pretty cool, you know? It wasn't figure it out yourself or something, or well, I'm still mad at you for this, so I'm not talking to you, this is your problem, you know? It was just we were mad about one thing, and that situation is one thing, but like ultimately like the relationship is more important, you know. So that was really cool.
Aww. That's so sweet.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No. This guy scammed me. I said we weren't going to talk about anything sweet or mean. I'm all really mean, and then he goes and tells me something sweet. You hear that, guys? I'm wife material. Thanks, babe.
No problem.
Because I love you.
I know you do. And I love you too.
Good.
It was just one of those moments where like it really showed, you know.
Yeah.
Like you can say it and then you can show it, and I think that really showed it.
Aww.
So that was really sweet.
Thanks, babe.
No problem, babe. Thank you.
Anytime. Okay, that's a lot of kisses for this PG-13 video. But we hope that you kind of like enjoy this. I think this was fun for us because we didn't see what was on each other's list, so we're kind of like just finding out. And I really had fun doing this video with you, babe.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We will see y'all in the next video.